In my silent 2021 change video, we uncovered how Jeep quietly revised the transmission heat exchanger design. But what if you still have the older thermostatic version and you don't want to spend $250 or $300 on a new heat exchanger? A viewer took it apart, modified in about 15 minutes, and dropped his transmission temps by over 30 degrees. Today I'm going to show you exactly what he did. First, I want to publicly thank the viewer who sent this in. I'm intentionally not naming him in case he prefers to stay anonymous. But full credit goes to him for taking it apart, documenting it, providing temperature data, and sending an exploded diagram. Now, important disclaimer, I have not personally performed this modification myself. This was shared with me. I'm presenting it for educational discussion. Do your own evaluation before making any changes. If you decide to try it, please share your real-world results in the comments below. I'll link the original video below so you can check out the full breakdown if you haven't seen it yet. But here's the short version. Prior to mid-2021, Jeep used a transmission heat exchanger design that caused heat-related issues in many Jeeps. Sometime around mid-2021, Jeep quietly revised the design and replaced it. The older heat exchanger contains an internal thermostatic shuttle valve. That valve is designed to restrict coolant flow until the transmission reaches a calibrated temperature. The problem is, in many cases, the valve did not behave as expected. Sometimes it would not open or only open partially. Many observed high transmission temperatures, even under light load. I'll walk through the diagram in a second, but first here's a quick summary of what the viewer actually did. Using a pair of circular pliers, he was able to disassemble the unit in about 15 minutes. By the way, I've linked a set of circular pliers in the description in case you don't already have one. He took apart the old heat exchanger, removed the thermostat, removed the spring, and reconfigured the shuttle valve so it remains fully open at all times. And that's it. Alright, so let's take a look at the diagram. On the left, you can see the thermostat. You have the circlip here that you have to remove. Looks like there is a O-ring here. Next, looks like you have to remove this bottom spring and the shuttle valve with the thermostat. Once you have removed the thermostat, looks like you have to remove the actual pin and discard that. So take out the pin. Finally, the top spring should come out. And then to put it back together, you want to leave out the top spring. Put in the shuttle valve with the thermostat minus the pin. Put in the bottom spring. Make sure the O-ring is placed properly. And then put back in the circlip. And that's it. To the viewer who sent this, if you're watching, thank you. And if you would like, please comment below with long-term updates on how it's holding up. I would love for the community to hear directly from you. This whole conversation about transmission cooling ties directly into what I'm working on next. A full coolant drain and flush on the Jeep. According to the service manual, there are 5 different procedures depending on how you want to approach it. In that video, we'll walk through each method and I'll show you the one I believe is the best. And here are some other videos I'm working on. A complete power steering fluid flush according to the service manual. I'm also planning on doing a video on how to check every fluid, walk through each one, and share important tips that aren't usually covered. Next, I'm going to do a DIY theft-resistant mounting solution for your roof rack. So here are a couple of examples of what I'm doing. Alright guys, if you have any ideas, please comment below. If this was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want access to the factory docs, diagrams, and spreadsheets I use in these videos, check the pinned comment below or description for the subscriber access form. Next up, as soon as the weather warms up a bit, we're diving into the full coolant system service. I'll see you in the next video. For now, let's hit the road.